Hi, everybody. This is Jeffrey. This is Right Color, and this is the reading for Collective, January 30th through February 6th. Okay. All right. I'm going to do the reading, and then I'm going to catch up with all of you. It's a snow day, so I had a plan to go to Manhattan and get all the boxes that I packed, but it's drifts and blowing and it's still snowing, and it's probably not safe to drive. So it ended up being a video day. There we go. So this is for the collective for the week, the 30th, January 30th through February 6th. I think the full moon is coming. I'm not sure what day. And I will also be doing the weeklies for members. Membership is $2.99 a month. Please join. Let's get to the reading. So, okay. Let's get to the reading, and then I'll tell you what's going on with me. There's a lot going on. Grateful. I'm grateful. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right. We begin with the moon. Oh, how interesting. Okay. We begin with the moon. So the moon is a really interesting card. There are so many interpretations of this card. At the end of the day, it's a mysterious path. It's like things are not clear. I'm sort of heading in a direction, but it's like, I don't really know where I'm heading. I think it's that way. So it could be a little bit foggy, a little bit, it can change. It's very kind of Neptunian, right? Even though it's the moon, you know. Okay, so that's where we begin. And then it's the Fool. So the Fool is the beginner. You know, the Fool is the one who goes out into the world and sees things in a new way. He's very curious. He's very open-minded, but he could also be a fool. Then we have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands for me is the card of home. I mean, it's also a card of stability, right? It's also a card of stability. So I think there's this new idea of what home is. I think that there was an illusion as to this is what home is for me. You know, I don't want to make it into a personal reading. I felt like I did it last week. So I think that there's some new way of looking at things, new way of looking at stability, new way of looking at what does home mean? Is home my job, or is job not my home? Is home the place that I live, or is it deeper than that? Is home, you know, the people I'm involved with, or is it different people? You know, I think there's some sort of illusion that is about to be looked at in a different manner, because he looks at things in this way that's very open, very curious, very eccentric, very oddball. So okay, that's the beginning. And then we have the King of Wands, the one who takes responsibility. Something that can't be unseen. I think that this is going to be cracked. I think there's something that you're going to see about the way you live, or about what makes you stable, or what you feel makes you stable, or what you felt made you stable. And, you know, it's kind of like this whole new outlook about it, because this is really a new outlook. And it's like, okay, I thought that was important, or I thought that was stable, or I thought that I could rely on that, but actually, maybe I really can't. Maybe there's something different. Maybe, you know, a truth came through that I can't unsee anymore. And, there's a certain disappointment and a certain angst about it. However, the story continues. Oh, okay. So what have I been tied to that no longer serves me? What have I been tied to? What have I thought that I bought this house for a certain price, and I thought I could get, double the money, and I actually can't. Or I thought that I needed something. I think the illusion's going to crack. I think that's what's going on. I think there's an illusion cracking about what stability is, about what how I used to be creative and how I can get creative in a different way. Maybe I've been putting too much effort and emphasis on a certain aspect of what I thought was stability. And now I'm realizing that there are other opportunities, other ways of looking at things, other, I don't really look so good today. I just woke up. I'm better off when I, do my videos in the morning. Yeah, I think something is really going to be revealed. I think that's what's really going on, because, this is also intuition. It's also prophecy. So I think something is going to be revealed that you're going to be like, oh, I thought that I would be in this job for 30 years, and now I'm realizing I won't. Or I thought that I was going to live here forever, and now I'm realizing I won't. I thought that I could rely on these people, and now I'm realizing I can't. Or maybe I need to have a bigger circle, or etc., like that. Yeah, like there's a new emotional fulfillment coming. um uh hmm. Okay, this card can go either way. So this is the Four of Cups. So he's not taking the gift. So sometimes when I read cards, I'm like, take the gift. And sometimes I'm like, you decided not to take the gift, and it was a smart thing, but I'm not really sure yet. Oh, look, we end in victory, which is wonderful. Also perseverance. Okay, so I think the Four of Cups is part of the illusion. It's kind of like, well, I thought that I was sort of addicted to a promise that was made, or an opportunity that I thought was going to come, and now now that it's here, I don't really want it. Now that it's here, I don't really want it. Or it's not enough. Or it seemed at one time that it was more wonderful than it actually is. And I'm really getting that. I'm really getting the illusion of what I pinned my hopes and my dreams on is not really real. And I don't want to participate in that non-reality anymore. That's Mr. Remy. I don't know if you can hear it. I saved the microphone. I don't know how it was. It was on the floor. Maybe the smoke mostly went up. So I saved the microphone. Yay. It smells, but it works. Okay. Look. There are other avenues. There are other avenues. There's a bigger community than you imagine. This is another 6. And this is about charity. This is about community. This is about giving and receiving. And this is about balance being restored. So I think overall, there was some sort of illusion that you sort of pinned your hopes on. And you got very clear that that was an illusion. And, it was very disappointing, but you're ready to say, you know what? Okay, I lived in that illusion for a while. And now I'm no longer living that illusion. And I'm not going to take this, because it seems like an illusion today, because it's weird. It's like this hand's floating out of nowhere. And it's like, oh, well, I thought if I took, this amount of money and I put it in the stock market, I was going to make, it's a little bit like that. And then you finally get like, oh, well, actually, that was like playing the lottery and thinking I was actually going to win. And I was banking on it. And I took money out of the bank against it, sort of thing. I went to the banker and I said, oh, listen, can you lend me $1 million? Because I'm going to have 283 million by the end of the week. It's a little bit like that. And I think you're beginning to realize it's like, I've been pinning my hopes on something that's not real. And, initially it's upsetting, but I have taken responsibility and I'm ready actually to move into something new and to be more curious and to be more open and to be more, I feel like there's an adventure, once the mirror cracked, once the illusion cracks, it's sort of like, oh, well, now that I see things in a more clear way, and I'm able to like really allow my intuition in instead of relying more on my, kind of greed, lust, my being tied, I think like a new opportunity can arise. Indeed. Indeed. It's one of my favorites. So the illusion has to die and the experience of it has to, so that it can become mulch for something new to be born, because here's the sun. Probably have soot in my nails. Okay. So very interesting little reading. Okay. And I could have taken it personally, but I don't take anything personally. Okay. So this is what's going on. They already started working on the building. So they have all these people in cleaning every surface that there is. They haven't even gone into my apartment yet. But they've done some of the other apartments. They're working their way up the building. I'm on the top floor. So a lot of people had to throw away a lot of crap, naturally. I've been working diligently and it's taken a really long time because every single surface has soot on it. And so you have to, it's like this slow let go. This slow let go. It's like, do I need this dish? Do I want this dish? Can I save this book? Do I need this book? Do I need this third coat that I haven't worn in 3 years? And I've been dumping. And then the things that I want to keep, I have to clean and pack. So I really got a lot packed. I don't know what the timetable is. I don't know, because the insurance hasn't even been approved yet. So we don't have a timetable. Now, I do have a lot of good news. I mean, a lot of people have supported me. Blessings. I receive Amazon gifts every day. I reached the goal on GoFundMe and then some. And I'm really grateful. It's like, at least I don't have to worry about that. It's like, okay. I also am going to hopefully this week get a space to work in to make my things. So I can refill on bandanas and one-of-a-kind t-shirts. Scarves I'm sort of okay with, but if you keep buying scarves, darlings. I do believe the totes can actually be saved. They were in like an under bed box sort of thing. It was like, it's basically a giant Tupperware. So I thought that they were gone, but the outside of the box is like soot. When I opened it, it smelled like leather. It didn't smell like smoke at all. But I have to double check. And then if that's good, I'm going to put them back up for sale. I'm going to put them on sale because it's like, okay. So I'm going to have a space. Hopefully I'm going to be making videos of me making work, because I have a GoPro here somewhere, which I bought before the fire, which I had to sort of figure out how to work. And I think I'm also going to be able to do YouTube videos there. So, but it's going to be a while. And I still have a lot of work to do in the apartment, and I need to get that put to bed. I need to get that put to bed so that I can move forward. You know, I need to like break things down into little pieces. And I do have, you know, quite a lot more work to do in the apartment. You know, I've made a dent, you know, a fairly good dent. And basically, you know, all the furniture got to go. Like there's no salvaging any of the furniture. There just isn't. I can save some books. A fair amount of clothes. Some like I took and I washed, and there's still soot stains on it. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Anyway, you know, it's like item by item. Can I save this? Do I want to save this? And it's been a lot. You know, it's been a lot of work for a lot of hours for a lot of days. And you know, look, I'm alive. I made it out of the fire. I did not lose everything I own. You know, I was able to retrieve electronic stuff. I was able to retrieve my passport, my credit cards, ID, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I can't find my vaccination card, but I have it on my phone. At least 2 of them. I did the 3, but I don't have the 3rd, whatever. That's, and I'm going to be getting back to making videos, and I'm going to start up again with Nancy Jean as soon as I can, but I don't know when that is because I have to set up a studio. There's a lot to do. And I got a storage space, and I haven't put anything in it yet, but I have a storage space really close to here where I'm staying. And I feel all the love. I really do. I really do. And so this was a gift. And people who say, some people with the Amazon thing, it comes with the thing, and I can do an email thanking them, and some of them come with nothing. It's like it just came with nothing. So it's like, thank you, but I can't, because I really want to, you know, thank everybody. And I'm really grateful, and I'm feeling much better. I'm much more in my body. I'm much more centered. And, you know, I've kind of really accepted the fact of what happened. And it's like, okay, well, this is, you know, the hand you've been dealt, and what are you going to do with it? You know, what are you going to do with it? How are you going to make this work? What are you going to save? What are you going to throw away? How are you going to move forward? And I don't have a timeline on a lot of things, but, you know, I'm able to take action and move forward. So I'm really grateful for that. And I'm really grateful for all the support, because it's really helped me, you know, not only financially, but emotionally. You know, I read these beautiful messages on YouTube, and people have sent me letters, and people have sent me gifts, and, you know, like I get a gift, it's like Christmas, and, you know, I don't know, at least, so I want to, you know, me and my metaphors. So, you know, the donations is sort of like when you're a little kid, let's say you're 6 or 8 years old, right? And grandpa or grandma or your aunt or uncle say, oh, you know, I bought you a bond for your college education. You're like, yeah, whatever. And then, you know, with the Amazon wish list, it's like I get like, got me these fabulous sneakers, right? Oh yeah. It's like, oh, because my favorite sneakers were similar to I don't even know where the hell they are. I still haven't found them. They're under some amount of rubble. I don't even know where they are. I know they're in there somewhere. I'm sure they stink, but I know they're in there somewhere. And I get them. It's like, oh, so I got lots of hats. Like I got it in blue and they're lined because it's freezing here. Blue, green, and brown. Oh my God. And a rug and coffee makers and lots of new brushes. And I'm super excited, and I'm super, super, super grateful. And I'm actually, you know, even though, you know, it's been a lot, I'm, you know, I do really find some joy, and I do really find some happiness, and I do really find some hope. And, you know, thank you. Thank you. You know, I'm really grateful. And I'm going to be on with Debbie Freebird's Spirit on the 2nd, but I don't know what time. I can't remember. I don't even know what day the 2nd is. I think it's Tuesday. I don't know, but I can't remember its time. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm also going to be doing the weekly for members, by sign. And membership is $2.99 a month. And I'd appreciate it if you join. And, I'm figuring my way out, but I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward, and I'm going to have a space to do videos that the lighting will be better. Okay. And that's what I have to key into. But there's some illusion that's broken. Okay. Let's get back to the reading. There's some illusion that's broken. And, it hurts when an illusion is broken. Like, oh, well, I really thought they loved me. And now I realize they don't. But it's like, well, okay, this is reality. And it's like, well, now that I realize they don't love me, I can get back out there and let everyone else love me or whatever. You know what I mean? So blessings, 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 blessings. And thanks for tuning in. And thank you for so much of your support and your comments and the gifts and everything. I couldn't have made it. You really helped me out. You really helped me out. And I really, really appreciate it. And blessings, 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 blessings. Thank you.